Are you struggling with your shot accuracy? Do you find yourself missing the target more often than you'd like? Or maybe you're 1v1 with the keeper and you just can't seem to keep your composure and score. It's frustrating, isn't it? If you need help with this, don't worry, you're not alone. And trust me, you're going to want to watch this video closely. This is part 2 of our series on how to shoot with accuracy using the placement shot. In part 1, we went over what a placement shot is, why it's a skill you must develop, and then we gave you a step-by-step breakdown of the technique you need to do that shot successfully. So check out part 1 if you haven't seen that already, because in this video, we're focusing on shooting drills. We're going to give you 3 simple shooting drills you can do by yourself to practice this skill and improve your accuracy right away. So come join me on the pitch for some finishing drills. Let's get into it. So in this drill, we're using cones or anything else you have, like shoes, shirts, or bags, to make 2 small goals against a wall. The goal should be about 10 to 12 steps from each other. Start with the ball about 15 steps from the wall, and take a touch out your feet with your right foot, and then do a placement shot towards the right goal. Get the ball after it hits the wall, and do the same with your left foot towards the left goal, alternating feet as you go. The reason we start off shooting against the wall is for repetition. We want to get a lot of practice doing this skill to develop your technique so that you don't have to worry about it when you are shooting on goal or in a game-like situation. So make sure you take your time and focus on every aspect of the technique that we went over in part 1. Remember, we always want to practice shooting with both feet so that in a game, it doesn't matter if you have to use your left or your right. You'll be able to take an equally good shot with either foot. Start off trying to score 5 times in a row with your right foot and 5 times in a row with your left. When you get comfortable doing that, try going for 10 in a row with your right and 10 in a row with your left. Now in this second drill, we're going to be shooting on goal. Put a cone, or any other marker, 2 to 3 steps from each post. We'll use that to guide our shots. We will start 12 to 15 steps away from the goal, and we'll be shooting from the left, right, and center, so you can start in whichever position you want. Take a touch out your feet, and if you are on the left or the right, hit a placement shot towards the far corner of the goal. If you're in the center, you'll be hitting placement shots to both corners. Again, if you were just beginning, go slowly and focus on your technique. Now's the time to really practice and visualize hitting a placement shot on goal. If you're shooting from the left or right sides, really try to shoot the ball in the corner of the goal and try to keep your shots from going down the middle of the goal. Remember that for accuracy, you want to make sure your plant foot, hips, and shoulders are pointed in the right direction. If you find yourself not hitting the corner, then check and see where your plant foot, hips, and shoulders are pointing, because they're likely pointing in a different direction. And watch part 1 for a more detailed breakdown of how to get good accuracy on your shots. Same as the first drill, aim to hit 5 shots in a row on your left and your right foot from each position, left, right, and center. Once you're able to do that consistently, aim for 10 shots in a row on both feet and in all 3 positions. In this third drill, we will use the same setup as the last one, except we are adding a line of cones to dribble through before we shoot. If you're just starting out, then maybe start with 3 cones, and when you get more comfortable with that, you can go to 5 or more cones. The reason we're adding the cones is because there will be a lot of situations in games where you have to take a shot while you're dribbling. And we want to make sure that when we're training, we're practicing with the intent of replicating game-like situations. So when you're in a game and you're dribbling and have to shoot, you don't have to think about the technique, and you can hit a good placement shot and score a goal. So really work on getting your shooting technique correct when you're shooting after dribbling through the cones. As I said in the last 2 drills, go slowly to focus on your technique. Also, work on dribbling through the cones without the ball hitting the cones. This is a great chance to practice both your dribbling and your shooting, so take advantage of this opportunity to develop both skills in the same drill. And there you have it. Those are 3 simple drills you can do by yourself to improve your shooting accuracy. Now, if you're learning how to shoot, another crucial skill that every player must have is to be able to shoot with power from distance. So check out my video on the proper technique you need to shoot with power and accuracy if you want to learn how to strike the ball from distance but keep it on target. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any other skills tutorials. Thanks so much for watching. This is Footy Made Easy, and we'll see you next time.